Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of Food Chain Magnate. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here, and we'll get playing. Okay, so I have Food Chain Magnate all set up for 2 players. Let me fix that, I had that the wrong way. I've already done some of the setup, just because I wanted to save some time. But in a 2-player game, you're going to do a 3x3 grid of tiles, just randomly put them out. Each player is going to get a CEO and 3 of these reserve cards here that'll have this back. And you're going to pick one. There's a 100, a 200, and a 300. Each person is going to pick one, and it's going to go face down under the bank. Once the bank runs out, that'll reveal. That's going to determine the length of the game. Okay. I also have the BGG like card accordion thing to hold the cards, and this milestone board here to get rid of the milestones to save some space. So got all that. Also, in a 2-player game, you're going to take out 2 of the billboards, I think, advertisements, and there's only going to be 1 of each of the 1X cards. And then you're going to have all the goods off to the side. Determine the first player. Everybody will get a menu, which determines turn order, who you can hire, or what you're going to do in a round, who you can hire. Have this menu board, and your CEO. All right. Now, the way this game works is we're just going to follow this menu here, and we're going to do the things in phases. Okay. So, first thing that happens is, well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to run the best restaurant and make the most money. This is an economic game. You're going to be spending money, making money, but whoever has the most money at the end of the game is the winner. Okay. So, the way that we're going to do that, we're going to follow through these steps. So I'm just going to go ahead and play. I'm not really going to teach you, but we're just going to play. Okay. So, first thing that happens is we're going to place employees face down in an at work and a beach pile, and then we're going to reveal. So at the beginning of the game, we only have our CEO, so we're both going to just play the CEO. Okay, so done. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to order of business. We'll see who has the most open spaces. Tiebreaker, previous turn order. So in this case, green would determine when they want to go. They're going to keep going first. I'm not going to mess with the turn order a lot, but no, it is kind of important. But for now, I'm not really going to worry about it too much. I just want to show you how the game works. Then we're going to go to work, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is recruit employees. If you play a card that lets you hire, you can hire an employee. Now, which employees can you hire? Easy. Inside your menu, there's all these spaces over here, all these characters over here that you can hire. There's going to be a waitress, that's going to earn you money, a management trainee that lets you play more people, price manager, which will make all of your goods that you sell worth less $1. They're normally 10. You'll get 9, but that is handy later. You can hire extra people. You can train. You can get drinks. You can promote both billboards, or you can make food. Okay. And I think what I want to do first is I'm going to take a waitress. I think I can't really reach the cards that well, so I'm going to hire a waitress. They're going to do the same thing. So they're going to hire a waitress. And done. Okay. Now we're going to go to dinner time. If any of the buildings, the houses had goods on them, we would sell. We're going to pay. We would pay anybody that has money. So some of these characters are going to have a cost. They'll have money right there. If you have any of those, each of them costs $5, whether they're working or on the beach, which means not played. Then we would, any marketing campaigns, they'll be the blue cards. They would resolve. We don't have any of those yet. Then we clean up, discard any food tokens that you have, so on and so forth, and get playing again. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play again. We're just going to play everything that we have, okay? Because I want to show you how some of these milestones work. Okay, so we're going to do this. We played ourselves and a waitress. Okay. Turn order will stay the same. Then we're going to go to work. We're going to recruit. And I think, just so I can show you some kind of different things, I'm going to kind of go down a different path here. And I'm going to, this player is going to take a kitchen trainee. And this player is going to take a marketing trainee, just because I want to show you some different actions. Not great turns, but that's fine. Okay, then we're going to go to dinner time. There's nobody to serve, but we're going to pay waitresses. Now, we both played a waitress. So, this is the milestone board. We're racing to do these things, okay? First player to do some of these things gets a bonus. If multiple players do it in the same round, everybody gets a bonus. So, on this board here, we both played our waitress, so we'd circle it. If you didn't get it, you would put an X through it. Without these boards here, you would have some cards. They take up a lot of space on the table, but you would have some cards that you'd pass out and say, hey, I played the waitress. So now instead of our waitresses paying $3 or getting paid $3, they're going to get paid $5. So we pay our waitresses get $5. So we now each have $5. All right, done. Then we'll see if we have anybody to pay. Nobody to pay there, nobody to pay there. So done. All right. Now, all the cards can go back in your hand. But again, we're just going to play all of our cards because I'm just playing by myself, so I don't need to, beat around the bush of what's going on. But I'm trying to show you some different actions. Not really the course of action that you'd probably take, but this is what I'm doing. So we restructured, order of business, turn order stay the same. We're going to recruit. So each of us get to recruit one. So I'm going to recruit... let's see. I'm going to go a trainer. And I think they're going to go... they're going to do an errand boy. Just because, again, I'm trying to go down different paths. Okay. Then, still no stuff to sell. But now we're going to train employees. Nobody to train. Initiate marketing campaign. So this player is going to do a marketing campaign. And I want to show you this because this is kind of the crux of the game. So they're going to place a billboard. So there's 3 billboards they can choose from. And what they want to do is they're trying to get the billboard next to a house so they can promote items for their restaurant to sell. Okay? And I think right now what they're going to do is they're going to place this one. And they're going to place it right here. Okay? So they'll... Wait, that's not them. Yeah, that is them. They're the donkey. So now this guy is now, he's working on this campaign. You put this token on him, number 14, to go with this. And then this player is going to determine what they want to promote. And I think they're going to promote lemonade. So what they're going to do is they're going to put 2 lemonade on it because it's going to, you can place it up to 2 spaces away from your restaurant. So this case is 0, 1, and it has a maximum duration of 2. Which means I put 2 of these on there to know that I can advertise that twice. Okay? So we did that. Get food and drinks. This player's getting some food. And I think they're going to take a burger. So they'll put the burger right there. No new houses. No new restaurants. Now we look to see if anybody needs anything. Not yet. This house will start to need something next round. But they're not quite buying into the advertising yet. Pay waitresses. We each get $5. And now we're going to do one of those first to play milestones. This player was the first to play marketing. So I will cross off first drink marketed. And they will get first drink marketed, which means all their drinks are now worth $5 extra. Okay. And I was the first player to produce a burger. So they'll cross that off. I'll get that, and I get a free burger cook. So you produce burgers, you start getting more burger people. And now I'm going to be the first player to throw away food, which is good for me, bad for them. So I get the freezer, which lets me hold 10 items between rounds, and they will not get it, which is why normally they would have probably followed the same path as me, but I'm trying to show you different things because it's boring when you see the same thing over and over and over. Okay, so waitresses got paid. Payday, I think I have to pay someone now. I have to pay my burger cook $5. Do they have to pay anybody? Nope, not yet. Okay. Then we're going to marketing campaigns. Now, the billboards or whatever marketing element is out here is going to advertise. And this is going to go boom. So now this house wants lemonade next turn, okay? So, clean up, throw away food. This player will throw away food. That gets them the freezer. So now they can start storing 10 between rounds, okay? And now we do it all again. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and play all their people, because why not? I'm going to play... I don't need burgers yet, so... I'm gonna train. Okay, Burger Chef's gonna hang out because I don't need that yet. Okay, so now they have the most open slots, so they can determine if they want to go first, and they will go first. So the fried geese and donkey is now first, and they're gonna recruit. And I think they want to take. They need to get into the food business, so they're gonna take this card so they can start making food. Okay, and I'm going to recruit and train. So I'm going to recruit a management trainee. If I can reach it. Too many. And then I'm going to train this burger cook to a burger chef. And I can only have one of these because it's a 1X. Okay, but I also have a management trainee. You need management trainees because they move into everything. They turn into so many other things. The food people train to each other, the cart operators and the management marketing people train against each other, but the management trainee turns into all these things. Okay, so they're very important. Okay, so that was that. We recruited, we trained, initiate marketing campaigns. No, but I didn't play any marketing campaigns yet. Get food and drink. So this player is going to get a drink, and they're going to take this one because they need to be able to sell it to that building. I'm going to get, let's get a pizza. Remember, I get to keep mine now, which is good. Okay. Place new houses. Nope. Okay. Now it's dinner time. All right. So any of the houses that have tokens on them means they have a demand for that food. We're going to sell. Now, the way you sell is closest distance plus price. Base price is 10. And every tile away is 1. So this will be 0 for green, this player. 1. This is 0 for this player, and you have to connect a road. Their door is here. Their road is here, so they can get to this restaurant. Okay? So in this case, 0, 1. 1 plus 10 is 11. 0 plus 10 is 10. This player is closest, so they get to sell this, and they're the only one that has lemonade. So you wouldn't have to count because this person can't sell to it. So what's going to happen is they're going to get rid of their lemonade and the lemonade on the building. They get $10 for the base price, but because they had the first drink marketed, they get an extra $5. So they get $15. Okay. And now they are the first player to have $20. So I don't get that. They do get that. I'm going to try to circle with my left hand, so if it looks bad, it's okay. All right, there we go. Now, what that lets you do, this is a one-time bonus, lets you look at these reserve cards. So there's a short game and a medium game and a long game. In this case, somebody put in the 100, somebody put in the 200. So after this first 100's gone, there's going to be $300 left, and then the game will be over. So we're going to be kind of playing a short to medium length game, okay? This player knows that. This player does not, all right? So we serve the food. Now we're going to pay the waitresses, so they get $5. I get $5. We will resolve marketing campaigns. We will go here. So now this has been marketed twice. This billboard is now done. And this card can now go back in to the supply to be played again. Okay, and I get to keep my food because I can hold 10. And these cards will hang out and be ready to go. Okay, so I'm not going to keep playing because that's effectively the game. Okay, now, one thing I wanted to talk about is more on how the food works. So say it's like this, and then there's a pizza, a burger, and we'll do a beer and a pizza. Okay, so say it's like this. Now, I have a pizza, okay? If I wanted to sell to this restaurant, I have to sell everything that's in that restaurant. So in order for me to even be considered for this house, I have to have beer. I don't have beer, I just have pizza. So no one's going to come to me. I can only sell at this one because that's all that I can supply. If a house cannot be fully supplied, it will stay there. It will keep getting marketed to. A house without a garden. You can attach gardens to some of these houses. Like if my restaurant wasn't there, I could have a garden here. A house without a garden can hold 3 tokens. A house with a garden, say this house was here, can hold 5 food tokens, and a garden will double the base price of the food. Okay, not the bonus, the base price of the food. So that's what we're trying to do there. There's different types of marketing. There's mailboxes that if you put those on the board, they're going to advertise to every house on that road that's connected. There is radio, which is going to be like in a 2-player game. If you put the radio station here, it's going to advertise to everything because it advertises to this tile and then all the tiles around it. And then an airplane is going to go like this. Let's put it right here. And it's going to advertise to all the houses in its path. So it hit that one and that's it. Okay. So you're trying to maximize how you're going to do all of that. All right. And then what else we have? That's mostly it. There's some other of these people. Let me show you some of these extra characters. So there's a cart operator. You can see on the board there's like beer, lemonade, and soda stations. Okay. In order to collect drinks, the easiest way is to have the cart operator. The errand boy will just give you a drink. You saw him in action. But the cart operators, they're going to travel from your restaurant up to 2 tiles away, and every one of these buildings that they physically drive past, you're going to get those bonuses. So say from this restaurant, they want to get some food, so they could go 0, 1, 2. They could drive past this and that. They would get 2 from each source. They would get 2 reds, 2 yellows. So they would take the drinks. And now they have 2 Coke and 2 lemonade. It's soda, but I'm going to call it Coke. 2 lemonade that they can now sell to houses. And they can meet the demand for this house now because they used that guy to get those drinks. Okay? So that's kind of how the game's going to work. That was a super oversimplified version of this. But I just kind of wanted to show you how the card actions play, how the training works, how promotion works, how you sell to a restaurant, what determines turn order. So I kind of touched all the bases. It's a beefy game, so I'm not going to go into all the detail. You can watch other videos for that, but I kind of wanted to show it off because I like it. Spoiler. So that is a few rounds of Food Chain Magnate. Again, if you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.